Hello guys, how are you guys doing? And how is the market this week? So today we are going to be talking about storyline. We already started storyline in our previous course, and this is going to be a continuation of our previous video. So I have already talked about storyline, right? In our previous video I said that storyline is a way of building a particular story, where I also use market structure as an example, where I said that if you want to make an analysis using market structure and you had a break of structure like this, for example, first, now you say that okay, I already have a break of structure and now I'm expecting price to come down here. So if price is probably reacting to a supply here, I'll now be looking for confirmation to sell down to maybe the breaker block or any of the demand here to start buying, right? That is already a story. So the same thing for MSnR. So now today, first thing I want to talk about is the open and close of candles, because I found out that one of the reasons why we are really not understanding this concept is most of us don't really understand the open and close of candle. In the market, every bullish candle you see opens from below. Look at where I mark the open. It opens from below and pushes up, then closes above. Now in MSnR, we usually use the close of the candle. We usually use the close of the candle. So for example, let's say this bullish candle closed here. If you change your chart to a line chart, you will see okay, let's say this candle closed here and another bearish candle opened and pushed down like this. Now at this place, from the close of the candle, that is where you will see the line charts we reverse from. Let me get an example here. Okay, let me use this place as an example. Now look at this candle. This let's use this long one. This candle opened from here, went up and closed here. Now another candle opened from here and went down. Now if you want to draw your key level, you draw from where? This your A shape. If you go to the line chart, I hope you see it is exactly from that place. That is where price reverse from. So in drawing your A shape or V shape, even your OCL, because sometimes the OCL usually have a very big gap, more than usual. So let's say for example I want to draw this OCL and this is a bullish candle, right? The candle opened from here and closed here. Now another candle opened from here and went higher. Now if I want to draw my OCL, I will draw it from the close of the previous candle on top. You just draw it from there. You can easily use this horizontal line, or you use your trend line. I hope we are following. So for some of us who don't know the open and close of candle, have it at the back of your mind, okay, that every bullish candle you see opens from below and closes above. Every bearish candle you see, the sell candle, opens from above and closes below. So I'm also going to send this screenshot to the group also, so that for those of us who wants to write, you can write, and you can also pause the video and also write. Now let's talk about the time frames. This TF here is time frame. This is your confirmation time frame and roadblock. So now if a weekly storyline starts, 1W is 1 week. So if a weekly storyline starts, to confirm this weekly storyline, you need to see a break on a 1 day time frame. Okay, just like I said in our previous video, if a daily storyline starts, you need to see a break on a 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame. So it's just like in our normal supply and demand, where price comes to our 4-hour demand or 4-hour supply, and or let's say our 4-hour or 1-hour demand, and we are looking for buy. Now you will now go down to your 15-minute time frame. Price came to your demand like this. You now go down to your 15-minute time frame. What are you going to look for? You just want to see a break on your 15 minutes. That will be a confirmation that price has started reversing. Then you enter. So the same thing for storyline. If a storyline starts on a weekly time frame, you want to go to your daily time frame to look for a break. That will now be your confirmation. So for your weekly time frame, your daily time frame is your confirmation. For your daily time frame, your 4-hour time frame is your confirmation. And for your 4-hour, you will need to go to 1 hour to look for a confirmation there. So now, what are these roadblocks? I'm going to talk about this roadblock shortly in the future. Now, I wrote a little thing here that you want to pay attention to. Now, when a storyline starts in a particular time frame, it can only end if another storyline starts on the same time frame. Now, let me give you guys an example. Now, let's say this is your 1 week or your daily key level, and price did something like this, came to this place, and let's say this is your 4-hour, gave you a break like this on a 4-hour time frame. Now you now know that another storyline has started, a bearish storyline. So you know that it's sell, right? Now if there is another key level here and price started selling from here, sell from here, sell from here, sell from here, and when price now reach this daily key level, remember this is a daily key level, when price reach another daily key level, it started rejecting from there, and now you now go to your 4-hour, which is your confirmation time frame. You see that price has broken this place, giving you a sign that this price is no longer bearish, it's now bullish. Now automatically this storyline that starts from here has ended. That is what it means. So a storyline that starts from a 1-day time frame, we need another 1-day time frame to end. So if this market comes from here to this place and give you a confirmation, then this storyline has ended. So the same thing applies if this is, let's say this is 4 hours, and price came to this place like this and tap into your 4-hour time frame, then rejected. Now you now got a break here on a 1 hour, confirming that a new storyline has started here. Now any sell you are taking from here, if there is another 4-hour, if there is another 4-hour key level, and when price gets to that 4-hour key level, price now give a confirmation. Let's say you are selling and now price give a buy confirmation, automatically this storyline has ended. So I hope we understand. Now when I'm talking about roadblocks, this is what a roadblock mean. I won't touch much on the roadblock until when we go to the charts to look for examples. Now look at price is reacting from this OCL. Let's say this is our 4-hour time frame. Price is reacting from this OCL, and we now have a break here on a 1 hour. Let's say we went to 1 hour and we have a break here, confirming that price is now bearish. Now on that 1 hour time frame, there are other key level. For example, this is a key level here. This is a key level. This is a key level. Look at here, we have another key level here. Now when when a 4-hour storyline starts, let me use 4H for 4 hour, and you now go to your 1 hour for confirmation, any other key level you find in your 1 hour time frame, which is your confirmation time frame, are your roadblocks. Whenever price gets to them, price will make a little fake out as if it wants to reverse, then break it. Look at when price gets to this one, reverse, then break, reverse, then break, like that. So these are what we call roadblocks. So that will be all about roadblocks. Let's talk about something else. Let's move to the next one now. So now as a day trader, make sure you start your day by your storyline from at least a daily time frame. So in starting your storyline, you should start from at least a daily time frame. And the next thing is, every single day you should make sure that you go to the daily time frame to look at what the daily time frame is saying. And then at the beginning of the week, you should make sure that you go to the weekly time frame every beginning of the week. Okay? So you can choose to go 3 times in a week or 2 times in a week. You can choose to go just once in a week and then at the end of the week too. So, but just make sure that at the end of every week or at the beginning of every week, you should go to the weekly time frame to see what is happening in the weekly time frame. So that is it. Now, I have a little example here on a daily storyline. So now, this is price. Price gave us a break of structure here, another break here, then went down, and now this price coming up. Now, this first touch you see here, where's my arrow? Let me use black. This first touch you see here is your daily time frame, and these candlesticks you see here is your 4-hour time frame. I hope we are following. So now the daily time frame is already rejecting this key level here. This is an A shape, right? The daily time frame is already rejecting it. Now we now go down to our 4-hour time frame. This candles here is our 4 hours. To confirm this daily, if this daily is going to reverse from here or it's going to break here. Now in our 4-hour time frame, this is what we found: a bullish candle, a bearish candle, then a bullish candle touched it and break it. Now automatically, if you go to your line chart, this is what you are going to see here. You're going to see something like this, then a rejection, then something like this, then a rejection. Now price now touch here and break this place. Now the last A shape or V shape that the market creates before breaking, once price breaks that A shape, let's say if you are going to be looking for sell, then price will need to break a V shape like this. This is the last V shape. This is the last rejection, right, that the market made before touching the key level. Now that is your confirmation. So price came to this place like this, then it rejected before touching our key level. Now once we have a break here, it's a confirmation that we now have a bearish storyline starting. So let me use this place as an example here. Oh no, just everything just disappeared. Okay, so let me use this place as for our confirmation. Okay, so now look at this structure. This is our 4 hours, our 4-hour key level, and we now come down to our 1 hour. Look at what happened here. Price came up like this, now went down, right? And then price did something like this, then touch our key level. Now this is the last V shape that price created before touching the key level. Once price break this place on a 1 hour time frame, which it has already did, that is our confirmation. If you go to the line chart, you see it. Look at it. So that is our confirmation. So you just wait for the price to come up like this, give you a rejection. Then once price touch your key level, then break the last V shape here, then you know that you have a confirmation that a 4-hour storyline has started. Now you can start looking for confirmation to sell. So for me, I can just choose to enter from here, put my stop loss, enter from here. My stop loss will be maybe above here, and my target will be here. My target will be this place. I hope we understand. So that is just it. So now let's dive into the chart and do some analysis together. Let me use windocapital.com, be better. I think let's start from the weekly time frame today. Okay, let's start from the weekly time frame. Let me cut from this place. This is July 2025. Now we are on a weekly time frame. You open your chart like this, this is what you find. Now the first thing you should do is you should ask yourself, where is the market currently rejecting from? Okay, now I want to analyze this chart using storyline. This is an A shape here. This is an A shape here, and this candle is rejecting from here. A weekly candle is rejecting another weekly candle. So let's mark the place. If you go to your line chart, see that this is an A shape. Now the next thing we should do is this. If this candle rejects from here, and hopefully the next week the market starts selling from next week, where will this market be going to? See, if you open your charts and you want to start a storyline, the first thing you should think of is, where is price coming from and where is price going to? Now in this case, this is where price is coming from. This weekly candle is rejecting from here. Now when we go to our daily time frame and look for a confirmation, then we'll now say that okay, it's a confirmation that this is where price is coming from. But now if price is rejecting from here, where will this price be going to? We have this level here. We have this level here. Look at it on your line chart. That's why you need to know the open and close of price. Okay, we still have this level here. This candle is an error. It's supposed to open from here. Look, if you go to your line chart, you don't see anything there. This is where the candle starts from. And then we still have this place. let me change all this to purple. I normally use purple for weekly, so just pay attention, you are going to understand. So now price is rejecting from here, and now we are expecting price to be bearish, right? Now let's go to our daily time frame to look for our confirmation. Now the last V shape we have here, look at all this place, this is the last V shape, the close of this bearish candle here. So until price break this place, then we'll have a confirmation that the market is going weekly is bearish until when price breaks this place. So let's write it here for the purpose of this class. So we can say 1 week confirmation, 1 week CM for confirmation. So bottom, middle. So 1 week CM until when this is a daily time frame, we want to confirm the weekly time frame. So until when price breaks here, then we'll have a confirmation that a bearish storyline has started. So now we know that price is bearish, and if you look at structure, we had a break of structure here. This was a one leg move, there's no liquidity to sweep here, so we know that price is going to come down to sweep here, hopefully sweep this place before going up. So that is another confirmation. Now let's look for our daily storyline. Now we know that on a weekly time frame, we're expecting price to come and break here. Price is rejecting from here. If price break here, then we know that the weekly is confirmed, that the weekly has turned bearish. But for now, we can say that the weekly is bullish. Now we want to see the daily turn bearish too as well. So price is rejecting from this place. This place is also a daily key level. Now for us to confirm daily, now we need to go to where 4 hour, right, to confirm, since to know if daily storyline has started, so that we can start selling. So let's go to our 4 hour to confirm it. Now this price rejecting, what do we have here? This is the last V shape. We have a break. So this is a confirmation now that price is going down. So it means automatically that a daily storyline has started, since we have a break on a 4 hour. So what we are going to be looking for here is entries to go down. So now when you have a break like this, you have a break already. Now your first entry is this place. Think of this like an N that is broken. Your first entry is this place. This is your first entry, the first place where you are going to be looking for opportunities to sell from. Your second entry is where? This QM. I taught you guys about Quasimodo. This place. Let me remove this. Now we have a break here. This is your QM here, this place. I taught you guys that you can either use a straight line like this, or if it's a lower time frame like 15 minutes, you can just mark the full body of the candle you see there. So as I was saying, now when a storyline starts like this, now a daily storyline has started, you have a break on a 4 hour. Your first entry is where? This place. This is your first entry. Your second entry is this QM. Now your third entry, this is where we call the apex. So on a lower time frame like 1 hour, price can come to this place and give you a confirmation like this. You can start selling. Price can still come to this QM, give you a confirmation, or if you don't want to use confirmation, you enter directly and start selling. Price can come to the extreme and start selling too as well. So when a storyline starts, your first entry is where? The place where it was broken. That's your breaker block. Your second entry is where? Your QM. Your third entry is the extreme. So let's look for an entry. We have this place here. Price has mitigated it multiple times, and we have another place here. This place is still fresh. There's no fresh place again here. So let's go down to our 1 hour and look at what 1 hour is saying. Okay, now you see that a 4-hour storyline has also started. Now a daily storyline has started. That's our first confirmation. Weekly haven't started yet. Yes, we know, but on a 4-hour time frame, a storyline has started. This is the last V level that price left before touching this space, and now it's broken on a 1 hour. So 4 hour is also confirmed. Now these are multiple confirmation that we can start selling. So look at this place. This is also liquidity here, but I'm still seeing this place as a good place to sell from, because price swept Asia, it swept liquidity and growth structure. So I can sell from here, put my stop loss here, or I sell from up here and put my stop loss here. Now where will I be targeting? I know that a weekly storyline haven't started. Look at this 1WCM. That's our weekly confirmation. Now I'm going to be targeting where? That's weekly level, because I know that price will eventually break this weekly level, but since the storyline haven't been confirmed yet, I'm going to be targeting that place in case if the market wants to come around this place and reverse. I hope you understand. So let's see what happened. Price broke this first entry and went to our second entry here. Now we are selling already. Let's go to 4 hours. See that we are going down already. So let's see what the market. We hit TP already. Now let's go back to our daily time frame. This daily storyline that starts from here, how do we know that this daily storyline is going to end? Now remember that this place is also a key level. Look at it. This place where we want price to break is also a key level. Now another storyline will only start from here if we see what? A break on 4 hours, just as we saw a break on 4 hour for this storyline that started. If we see a break on 4 hour like this, then we know that market is reversing. So let's go back to our 4 hour and see what price is going to do there. The market broke it. Now as this place is now broken, we now know that automatically a weekly storyline has started. That is double confirmation for us. I hope you see how storyline works. So that's a double confirmation. Now let me look for more entries to go down, since we now know that price is going to be going down. What's the time now? This is, I need to change this time to from 24 hours to 12 hours. Okay, this 10 p.m. in the night. Won't trade by 10. Let's wait until 4 o'clock, or when it's morning already. The idiot is already dropping. So let's go to our 1 hour. What's the time now? This is 9 o'clock in the morning. So I just want to see price reject from somewhere and what? Break. This is 4 hour time frame. We have this OCL here. Remember, this is just a continuation of this sell. Okay, and I hope you guys remember this line that I drew here. This line. I also drew another one down here. I told you that if a weekly storyline starts from here, That's where I was talking about where price is coming from and where price might be going to. Then I said if this storyline starts from here, price will either reject from this weekly, or where? This weekly. So you need to know where price is coming from and where price will likely go to. In this case now, we know that price will come to this place, but we don't know where price will reverse from. Now we have this key level, price broke this one, price is rejecting this one, and we still have another one down here. Now the market haven't given us any break here to even confirm a daily storyline, and now price is rejecting from this OCL. This in the morning. Let's go to 1 hour to see a confirmation. Now in our 1 hour time frame, if price breaks this place, then we know that if a 4 hour storyline has started, this is a 4 hour key level. I hope you remember. We have a break now. A 4 hour storyline has started. I can sell from here. I'll just enter from here. I don't even need to wait for it to come back, but it's good to look for confirmation. Okay, I'll sell from here. Sorry, targeting where? The roadblocks. These are all roadblocks. Price might come and reverse from here. I told you that if you are operating on, if you are trading a 4 hour storyline, your roadblocks are where? 1 hour. If you are trading a daily storyline, your roadblock is in 4 hours. Okay, so any of these key levels, we know that price will reject from there. Price might even reject and go and hit our stop loss before it will continue. So the first place I'll target will be this key level in case price reject from there, and then I'll target this weekly zone where we are expecting price to come down to. So let's go down. I think, okay, I'm having a little network challenge here. I don't know what's wrong with my router, but that is just it about storyline. So once a daily storyline has started and it haven't ended yet, you can now start looking for multiple storyline from, let's say a daily storyline starts from up here, just the way this one started, and now you are looking for more re-entry. You just go to 4 hour, look for where 4 hour is rejecting from, and then you look for a break. Look at, let's say I want to continue this sell. You see that 4 hour is rejecting from where? This place. So once price breaks this place, once price breaks like this, price will either come back to this place to start selling or come back to the apex to start selling. Okay, so if I wanted to enter this sell, immediately price break here, I'll just put my sell limit here. Why? Because I know that this is where price is coming to. Break, you enter from the retest. Break, you enter from the retest. That's just it. So you see what I talked about. These are all roadblocks. Now this market might choose to price might choose to do something like this. Come here, take me out like this, and then continue selling. So that is just how to make your analysis from the weekly storyline. So if you know where the weekly is going to, you don't need to go to the weekly always. Since I came to the weekly and I realized that weekly is rejecting from this place, and then in my daily time frame, this is where the weekly is supposed to break to confirm. Now when I now decide to check my daily storyline, I saw that the daily storyline is already bearish. Now that is a full sign for me to start selling. Now if I'm selling from here, I'm going to target where? This place. When I have my TP here, if I'm looking for another sell, I'll start targeting any of this key level. So maybe I should look for one other example, and then that will be all. Okay, let's still use this place. Let's use the buy aspect. Now you see that price is now rejecting from this place. This is a weekly time frame, don't forget. Price is rejecting from where? This breaker block here. This is a breaker block now. We all know this is a breaker block, and it also rhymes with an OCL here. Now price is rejecting from this place. This is where price is rejecting from. Now we want to see a break. Okay, so let's go down to daily time frame to look for structure and possible places where reversal might happen from. Now in our daily time frame, this is a break of structure here. This is a break of structure here. This little break here have been swept already as a liquidity. This liquidity. This place here is a liquidity. Here is also a liquidity. Now we want price to possibly reverse from here or any of all these key level down here. So, but we don't know where price is going to reverse from. So let's mark our key levels, the closer ones that are still fresh. I taught you guys already about fresh and unfresh level. So anyone that price has touched is no longer fresh. But sometimes on a weekly time frame, price usually use the unfresh one, price still use them. So these are all the close fresh level here. So we know that price is going to reverse from any of them. Okay, what do we want to see? We want to see a break. Now for this, a new weekly storyline to start here, price will have to come and break up here. Let me delete this. This is the last A shape. Okay, no, we have another A shape here. This is the last A shape here. Look at it on the line chart. There's an A shape here. Look at it. You see this bullish candle before the sharp move. So until when price come and break this place, that is where we are going to confirm that a storyline has started. So now let's wait for price to touch there, and then daily time frame is crazy, and then we look for a confirmation on which time frame, a 4-hour time frame. Now we want to write a daily storyline. For a weekly storyline to be confirmed, price needs to break the daily. This is the daily here. So now we can't trade from just the daily. We need to use a daily storyline. Now where do we confirm our daily storyline? We now go to 4 hour to confirm the daily. So I want to see price touch any of this key level and then break this place. This is the last A shape now we have here. So I want to see price on this 4-hour time frame touch here like this, then give us a break. Now this storyline is confirmed. Look at, let me use the line chart. Look at, we have a break here. So now it is confirmed that a new storyline has started here, right? So let's look for our 4-hour storyline so that we can start buying from our 4-hour. And mind you, any buy we are taking from here, they are 4-hour road blocks. All these places are road blocks. All these places are road blocks. So if we are buying from down here, our take profit will be any of this place, any of these road blocks. So since this is 1 day time frame, our daily storyline, our 4 hours confirmed it, and our roadblock is found where? In 4 hours. So if you are buying from here, you target any of this place. These are part of the reason why you see price reverse and hit your stop loss. So but if you target any of this place, even if price reverse from there to come and hunt for your stop loss, you're out of the market already. And our final target will be where? This place here, to confirm our weekly storyline. Until when price breaks this place, that's where our weekly storyline is confirmed. So let's now look for a 4-hour storyline in order to buy to the upside. So we need 1 hour to break to confirm our 4 hours. So let's go down to 1 hour. We want to see a break on a 1 hour to confirm our 4 hours. My network again. Okay. Now this is the last level here. We want to see price touch this place and give us a break. Now we have a break. I think this is news or probably NFP. Now we have a break now. This is a confirmation now that a storyline has started from here. So we know that price is now bullish. I hope you see how this works. So first we started from our weekly time frame. Price was rejecting from here. Now to confirm this weekly, we went down to our daily time frame. We're expecting price to come and break here, right? Next thing we did was we now go down to our 4 hour time frame to confirm a daily storyline, and now we have a break on our 4 hour here. There's a break here already. Now to enter this trade, we can't just enter from 4 hour. Now if you can mark something like this is a 4 hour QM, like the entry I just talked about some minutes ago, or you enter from here after the break, or you enter from here, this place. Now for we to now confirm the 4 hour storyline, we need to go to the 1 hour time frame. In the 1 hour we have a break also. So daily storyline has started, 4 hours storyline has also started. Now what are you expecting? You are expecting price to just come back, then you look for buys. I hope we understand. So that will be all about today's class. Open your charts, practice and practice and practice. Oh, one more thing before I go. I want you to do this when you open your charts. You know, I focus mostly on the daily time frame, and that's because I'm a day trader. Okay, now if you look at this chart between here to this place, with storyline you can read everything that happened here. Let's start from this place here. Let's see where price rejected from. This place, there's an OCL here. See that this OCL here, price has tested it before. That OCL I drew from that place, price test it first, rejected, test it again, now break it. Now that's a sign that that place is strong. Okay, but for beginners you can just use the recent ones here. Now what happened here? Price tested this place. Now a daily storyline has started here. If we have a break on a 4 hour, but I'm not going to go to the 4 hour. Now you know that, or maybe I should go to the 4 hour. Let's just confirm this. I want to teach you something here, something very important. Okay, this is the place. Look at, after price touched here, we had a break here. So a daily storyline has started, right? So let's go back to the daily time frame. That's a confirmation. I just wanted you to just see the confirmation that it has started. This is the place here. Now what now happen next? Now you know that this storyline that starts here will only end if a new storyline starts from any of this daily level. Look at any of this daily level or this daily level. But since price is bullish, you had a break of structure here, another break of structure, price is now rejecting from here. You know that definitely price will break where? Price will break this place to give you a new break of structure. Now what you should be looking for from here is buys. Don't look for sell, is buy. Now let's read this chart. Price rejected from here, give us a confirmation. Now let's say you bought from here after you saw a confirmation, or maybe you use your 4 hour storyline and you start buying from here. Maybe you target this key level here, 1:5. That's almost 200 pips. Now you are looking for another entry. Now your entries will be at this point. You have this place here as a key level. This place is a key level. Look at this OCL here, a key level. This place here is also a key level. But as a smart money trader, you know that price will sweep this low as liquidity. Price needs more liquidity to continue buying. So you know that price is going to sweep this low. You see that the market came down like this, swept this low, tap to this place. Now what should you look for? You just go to your 4 hour and look for a break to confirm that this storyline is going. If you haven't had a break yet, you look for 4 hour storyline. Let me look for it. This is how to read your chart. Where was price rejecting from? Where is price going to? Since you now know that, okay, price is rejecting from this place, price is going to that up to go and break structure. What are you going to be looking for? Just buys. Look at, you have a break here. That's a confirmation that a daily storyline has started. I told you that you can either be buying from where? This place after the break. You target up. The second place you should be buying from is where? This QM here, or where? The extreme here. You see that in this place now, price used the A shape that it broke. So this is just how to read the charts. Very easy with storyline. Once you know the direction of the market, that is all. See, one thing, storyline helps you to know the direction of the market majorly. Because from this place where I see the market, I use my smart money concept. I know that I have a break here, and now price is rejecting from here. Now when I go to my 4 hour, price broke in the 4 hour time frame to confirm that a new daily storyline has started here. Then I will now have that sense that the market is going to be targeting any of this place or this high. So when other people are looking for sell from any of this place, I'm expecting price to make a retracement so that I'll keep buying, because I now know that price is bullish. Once this market taps this place, I'm looking for buy. This is a mini break here. If you go to maybe 1 hour, this is a break. Now I will be waiting for price to come to another daily key level. Look at this daily key level here. Let me remove this. So this is your number one assignment. Just go to the charts. You start tracing everything that has happened. Look at, in this case, price came down like this, and use this one. Now after this break, now you know that price is going to use any of this zone. Look at this low. Look at this upper close. Look at what happened here. Look at this place. This another daily. The market came and rejected from there. You just look for a break on your 4 hour. You enter. I don't need to go to 4 hour again to show you. Price broke structure again. Where is your closest key level? This place. But in this part now, the market didn't reach this place. The market used this zone here. Look at it. It's used this zone. Like that. Once this place is broken, now what you are going to be looking for next is which key level is price going to reject from in order to make a retracement. You're a smart money trader. You have a break already. Now the next thing you are going to be looking for is where price is going to be rejecting from, so that you will make a retracement like this and start buying again. The retracement, once price is rejecting from somewhere else here, you start selling. When price comes to another key level and start rejecting from there, you saw a confirmation, which is a break, you start buying again. Very simple, though it's not simple. So just go to your charts and practice this. It will really help you. So I love you guys. Bye. Take care of yourself.